go.
Yeah, I worked on a bit of an opening screen for us as well. So
Let me wait for Twitch to update showing that you're live.
I wanted to still use like the overlay.
Oh, let Blue know that we're live too.
Oh yeah, I wanted to still use the overlay, and so I used it to plug our various people like I normally do on the other streams. But I had those empty areas at the bottom where our faces would normally be, so I decided to fill them with like little blurbs about our other shows. So I thought that'd be kind of fun.
Nice.
But enough of that. I can go right to the main screen. And there's Brandon dancing. And there's me on Sirenscape.
All right. Well, hello everyone. Oh, are we on that page right now?
We're on the battle map.
No,
still.
I forgot to take myself off of GM mode, so I did. We're good.
Well, we'll wait for that. Welcome everyone to my now third time ever GMing, and we will be playing From Heaven into Hell. Homebrew Starfinder game, and I am the GM, Jester, and we'll go in order of roll 20. So everyone down at the bottom, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm the Bees. You come here often? I'm just really enjoying the music tonight. And I'm playing Scrap, also known as Dan. The Sheeran. He's just got a crazy bug mouth. That's why he sounds so gross. He's just a lover of imperialism. Here to have a good time.
A little bit of imperialism.
Yeah.
The blood pumping.
Yeah.
So, hi, I'm Rob. I play Jornax. He's a little bit of a loose cannon with a big hand cannon, except it's more of an arm cannon. Y'all have fun.
And Nick Cannon.
Alright, and we still got two more.
I'm also hyped up on Dayquil. Maybe that's why I'm dancing so much. My son stayed home with a cold, with a fever today, and I'm not feeling great either.
Oh no. Well, hi there. My name is the Prankster, and I play as Heretic, who is a SRO. He's a robot who's developed sentience, and he's a Solarian.
Ooh. Perfect.
And we're waiting for that uprising any minute now.
My name is TX Boy, and I am Yostara. I am the envoy.
Is that cat person? Is that what she is?
I am a cat person. They're called Patra.
Patra. Alright. Well, now that everyone's introduced himself, I'm going to get my several character sheets up and going. And it seems whenever Roll20 did an update last month, it cleared our initiative order.
Oh,
Lame.
snap.
So, we get to start off today with a whole new initiative order.
Legit.
Let's see what happens.
Were we in the middle? Oh, we were in the middle of a fight? Oh, shoot, that's
and
right.
it wasn't going well. Oh, there they all pop back up. They all pop back up.
Yep, they are. Somebody just needed to roll again.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Or is that everybody? Is that everybody?
I think
It's not
someone
everybody.
owes Roll20 an apology.
That's not everybody, apparently. I don't think everyone's on
Yeah,
the
that
tracker.
is everybody.
I don't see myself.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Oh,
You're
you know
down at the
why?
bottom with the
'Cause we took off-
604, I think.
Do what?
6.04.
Oh no, we cleared his token off the board, didn't we?
Yeah, he's a new token. That's the problem. Tokens will mess up the tracker.
Go ahead and roll you.
Just did.
Alright. And we definitely did stop off in the middle of a combat. But a quick little recap. You all dropped in on a drop ship after waking up from cryosleep. Your mission is to get to a building in particular and rescue a particular professor. This professor has information on new starship engines and has been working out of a war-torn planet, and you guys don't know why. It's probably baffling you why. It'll come to eventually be. But when you got to the planet, you were introduced to random locals at the camp, landmines as well. You did hit a couple of those, disarmed a couple of those. After
It's frightening.
after a very precarious interaction with some local townspeople that definitely were not going to steal everything that they had if they managed to get them to sleep there, and a walk through town where another combat occurred that had incoming artillery being rained down on their heads.
I remember that.
From that point, they again continued walking into the city and avoiding a giant mech. They eventually found the town. Now, while in this town, our players figured out that there's actually an underground resistance that is signified by a hammer, because the resistance is a white flag with a brown hammer on it. So any stores or any shops with a hammer is known to be a resistance fighter.
It just happens to match Jornax's underwear, I recall. Coincidentally.
I just had that MC hammer on the front. I'm sorry.
From walking around town, seeing that everything is scheduled and organized, and being warned by the local police, if they mess up this schedule, they will be thrown into jail. Eventually, we make it to the lab where there's this little creature that was hiding underneath the desk that told our friends, hey, there's some people downstairs rummaging trying to get to the professor, and nobody knows why these guys are after the professor right now. But as our team goes down the elevator, well, no, you guys went down the stairs.
Right.
Sorry. They run into a formidable force of guys that happen to be attacking some technicians and workers. And without hesitation, they jumped right into the fray, and now we are going to continue that combat with Yostara starting it off.
Thank you. If I remember correctly, this person near me and Heretic have been hit several times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I am going to shoot at them.
Get him.
All right.
That's not good.
You are going after the Hesper.
Yeah.
That is... not going to hit.
Okay. And as my move action, I'll yell at Heretic, finish him off, finish him off! And so he gets a +1 bonus to attack rolls against this red-haired, green-chested enemy.
Nice.
Okay.
Hopefully I can finish him off.
Next up is this Hesper. Now, this thing actually... I don't know what it's going to do because I'm used.
I know that he like.
By the
had
way,
that
can you-
cone, which is awful.
Yeah. Can you reset the turn order or re-sort the turn order?
Yeah. Or just slide us in.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's killing my inner OCD kid.
This guy has done a lot of his abilities and spells, so Let's see if he's got any sort of weapons on him. Well, he right now is going to try to duck in here to this restroom.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Well, he can't go anywhere else. He used what he had.
I think Harry gets an attack on him.
Truth.
Yep.
All right. Oh my gosh, I set it up so that I can do it from my bottom bar here. Not. Oh, god dang it! Just my rolls have been
The rolls
terrible.
continue.
I know. But I
That
got a
would've
new
I
been
love
hat.
these rolls.
That damage
I
would
love
have
these
been
rolls.
amazing too.
I know. I do pretty good damage if I can hit. It's brutal. Brutes magoots.
All right.
Wait a second. By any chance, that's someone would get him on him, right? Or no?
Yeah, but it does not.
Even an 11?
An 11 does not.
Bummer. I thought it was worth it. I forgot my hat.
I actually remembered that, and you were very close.
God dang it. All right. This is just not rolling like that.
All right. Well, it is now Jornax's turn.
All right, I'm gonna take a little step over here, and I'm going to try to pop this orc technician.
No, the orc technician is your friend. The
No, the
Yeah,
blue
below
guy,
him.
Ape Sapien. Sorry.
anything that you can see the name is friendly.
Will a 10 hit him?
Hold up. That is a possibility. A 10 will hit.
Nice. 6 points of damage.
Wow.
Effectively killing this guy.
Yay!
That's
I
one
saw-
down.
I said a thumbs up to the orc technician. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Let me just...
I do yell out, "That's one!"
Pretty
So
much.
every-
Our
so
first
everyone-
down.
So everyone knows that I just took one down.
It
Hopefully
is
they-
this technician's turn, though. Oh, I just screwed up.
All right. Am I up?
Not
No,
quite.
I screwed up.
Okay.
A lot of the bad guys aren't on the initiative, I don't think.
No, they're all on there.
I don't see the green guy.
The green guy is right under Yastara Pearl.
Yeah, he's the only one I see sometimes. The green guy and the dead guy. The only two I
There-
see. Oh,
there's
there
a-
it is. There's a 7.
I accidentally removed this guy from the turn order, so he was up. I'm gonna have him now
Gotcha,
go
gotcha.
on the other guy's roll since I accidentally deleted it. So it is actually Harry's turn,
Boom.
and then the little blue guy will go.
All right. I'm going to move towards this guy. 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to try and get this shot off.
You still get the +1.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I still get the +1. Gonna
Yeah,
need that.
that lasts
And
till my next turn.
legit. I am just frantically looking to see if I can get any extra +1, but I think I've already done that, and I don't. So, all right, here we go. Sickle attack. Not a full attack. Ah!
With a +1 that hits.
Nice.
What does the down arrow mean next to the 5?
Means I rolled the lowest
One
I
on
could on the
damage.
die.
Gotcha.
You look at this guy, and he is still on his feet.
God
but
dang it.
He is short of breath, blood coming from everywhere. That shock just about froze up his muscles, and he's standing there convulsing right now. But he is on his feet.
Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Yeah.
All right. End of your turn.
That'll be my turn. Yeah. Move. I'm still generating my.
Attunement.
Yes, thank you. And it is resistant, so I get a +1 DR.
All right. Let's see here. What's this little guy gonna do?
I love watching Brandon just like move to the
You're lucky,
music.
you're lucky you can't see my hips. I'm really going at it.
Yeah, the Elvis thing going.
I'm like really, really going at it.
Can I yell
this-
that your star up? Then just say, "I've got this. I've got this. Go elsewhere."
Absolutely, you can. You know, I just remembered something though. There is fun little effects
Of course,
that I can use. Nah, that doesn't work very well. Well, this guy will be attacking right there.
Oh, you used one. That's
Mhm.
fine.
We saw it.
I will be using. Let's go with this pistol. We're not gonna be doing a full attack.
Oh, only the GM can
A
use
7
this.
does
Doesn't
a
miss anybody.
7 hit Ystara.
Negative. Does not
All
hit.
right. Then we got the Marauder, which I was having a hard time finding this guy's character sheet.
You just leave him out.
Right.
There he is. He's got something very nasty. And he's gonna turn around and use his Thunder Pulse Gauntlet
Oh yeah, that thing
on
was
the
nasty.
technician.
That thing was nasty.
Yeah. I think it took you down a lot.
Yes. Did.
That'll definitely hit that technician. Helps if I actually and I said all these technicians would go on this guy's turn. So, first up, this worker is going to try to attack it from here to here with his laser pistol.
I'm sorry, did you add that one back to the initiative tracker?
He's going on the turn for
the
the,
dead
guy
one?
that was killed, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I don't remember what his turn order was.
Gotcha. That's all good.
And that will hit for 2 points of damage.
Yay!
Yay. Minimum damage? No.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I was looking at Frank's roll.
Now I know your guys' pain with GMing and all these character sheets.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
You're doing good.
Yeah.
It's learning. It's a whole learning experience.
Yeah. It makes the combat more interesting for us if it's not like you're facing 20 orcs. Like it's all the same monster. It's more spicy with different character sheets, but it's also more complicated.
Spicy.
Like a meatball.
Like a meatball.
That's a
I mean-
spicy goblin.
I made chicken tonight, and I'm gonna tell you, I did a kick-ass job on it.
Nice.
It was really
I
good.
feel like chicken
Nice.
tonight.
I'm very
I made chicken soup. And I was happy with mine.
I made the hamburgers. Got the grill.
No.
Well, we'll just do
Nice.
this to get their character sheet up. Alright. We are going to go with
Excuse me.
this guy going down to here. And he is going to use his laser pistol.
Oh, that's right. They joined in to help us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Emboldened them. Fight back.
With a total of a 17 to hit, he will do
17 to hit.
1d4.
With a total of a what to hit?
17, I think it's a hit.
17.
At least someone's rolling good. It's not us.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And this guy looks like he's on his last leg.
So we've got two who are not doing so hot, but we got that undead guy over there with Scrock. Scrock.
Mm-hmm.
Crack. You can call me Dad. He says from neither one.
And now this technician will be going after this guy with a baton.
Oh, dang. Look at these rolls.
God dang it,
That-
Jesse.
right?
Yeah. It's good
I'm
to
glad
be
he's on
behind
our
the
side.
GM screen.
I'm glad he's
Yeah.
on our side.
This is
Yeah, that dude's kinda
1d4 plus 1
Badass.
for 4 points of damage.
You want to be a Starfinder?
This guy's missed his calling.
You could be our boss.
Oh my gosh.
He's better than us.
It's hilarious.
And I do believe that is all the workers.
Cool.
So now it is Dan's turn.
All right.
Get him, Dan.
Dan is so freaked out. Just take a little step back. Guarded step, that is. And he raises his laser rifle at this guy. He's like shaking. It's because his magic, as I just listened to our last episode, failed repeatedly against this thing. So he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
maybe this will work. Blasts right at this short range, and that's a fucking 2 to hit. Wait a minute. No, I wanted one attack. I meant to say one attack, not
Okay.
full attack. Either way, it fails. It fails either
If
way.
you, just because of that, because it does change the modifier, re-roll me that attack.
Well, you're being generous. Here we go. Full attack,
I am.
no. Okay.
14.
I'll take it for 3 points of fire damage. And now I have to manually reduce my charges here on my battery.
A 14 will hit. For how much damage?
Total of 3 points of fire damage.
So this guy just got lit up.
Good.
Yeah. By the good old NPCs.
I hope it does.
All right. Is that all Dan's gonna do for
That's
now?
all Dan can do. That's it. Fire.
Uh,
The guns work. Use guns.
A Dan's got to do what a Dan's got to do.
That's right.
You
Dan's
star.
gotta do what a Dan's gotta do.
All right. Hearing heretic. I will. So I am going to throw my frag grenade, kind of aiming for here, so I'll be out of the blast, but it'll hit this dude here.
Okay. And that is a reflex roll, right? Let's see.
So
Yes.
I hit the spot.
Nice. So automatic 3 damage. And what's the damage? How does radius damage work? Doesn't really matter.
Yeah. What's the damage on it?
It's piercing.
3.
Oh, well, even if he saves, that is still going to kill him.
Good.
Nice.
Those are the sweetest words I've heard all night.
Right? We just had to wait for multiple weeks to be able to overcome our enemies.
Right.
So that was my, and then I'll move 5, 10, 15. 20. And this will not be to activate the get him ability, but I'll just be like, everyone get that weirdo. Get the creep.
Hey, don't shoot me.
You're referring to the undead guy, correct?
I'm referring to this. Yeah.
The dwarf thing.
Yep.
Yes, please, come get him.
All right. This guy, again, he used up all his spells. He's now hiding in the toilet. Good. The door's closed. He's holding on to it. He's like,
God dang it.
fuck, why'd I come back here? Why?
I think it works in every horror movie. Just hide in the bathroom stall.
This reminds me of my high school years.
I have a fun idea.
Shoot him in the back.
Well, I'd have to use two. I'll wait for my turn.
Actually, you were right in front of him, so you get an attack of opportunity.
Attack as he runs away.
Good.
All right,
Yeah.
Chris, you need to miss him again to keep the streak alive.
Break the streak.
Break the streak. God dang it.
Nope.
No.
Maximum damage on the missed
I'm
attack.
like not even joking. This is the worst I think I've rolled in any game I've played. It is so
It's so
bad.
frustrating when you only have one character to play.
Yeah. if I have a bad guy, like I'm like, if I hit, unless like it's a real juicy one, I want to get something
yeah.
off. But
The one boss who can't hit, you're like, damn it. Next is
All right.
Jornax. Right?
Next up's Jornax, yep.
Say hello to my little friend.
get him.
What are you flashing him?
Bada bing,
Ooh,
bada
that
bang,
will
bada
hit.
boom.
There you go. There you go.
Wow.
That will absolutely hit.
4 points of fire damage.
Beautiful.
Move, shoot. You good?
Yeah.
All
What
right.
else do I need?
Jornax coming around the corner of this cubicle and just unloads on this guy's face.
And I am correct that I cannot split movement. I can't move after that, right?
Correct. That is. I don't think that's
yeah.
allowed in Starfinder.
Okay. No
Yeah,
problem.
I don't.
That is correct.
All right, Harry.
All right. Heretic is going to. Oh God, I forgot I'm at 3 health. God, I'm beat up. So it would take me too many. Okay, so Suggester, I've for my resistance ability when I'm fully attuned, which I am. I think I can like pull them towards me. Although that might be black hole. Yeah, it'd be energy sink. Let me check it out real quick. After become. Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking a black hole, which is the normal Solarian ability. Okay, so I would like to step up, open, and attack. Can I do that?
Yes, because he forgot the door swings the other way.
All right, so I open it up.
Just like a Republican congressman.
I open it up, and I look at the guy. My whole roll 20 just went white. It's bizarre, man. And I look at him and I say, "Are you part of some resistance movement in this place?"
No. This is just a job. With a little wispy, breathy voice.
Can I ask a job for who?
Let's see. Roll me. What is it? Diplomacy, intimidation, anything that you think would apply to this.
I mean, I've got my scythe out, so it would probably be intimidate. Especially because, like, he seems like he's on the cusp of death. And I look like I'm Daredevil from that one fight where they just beat the hell out of each other.
All right.
I got a -1 though. So, oh, of course, that's the one I roll really well. Yeah, there you go. 18 though.
Let's see.
Oh, you rolled it twice. Take that 18 though.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did. I'm used to double clicking in Fantasy Grounds.
Let's go with. Oh. $18. It's just the money. That's all that it is to us.
So then I will like just scythe is still up. I take one last blow and I try to hit him. Yes. Thank
And
God.
absolutely you do. Since this isn't a little guy, let's hear how you kill this guy.
So he just tells me it's just that for the money, and like there's that cold robotic part of Heretic that just takes over, and he's just like, then you are unneeded, and he just like slashes him from shoulder to stomach, and like that's the blow, like and there's like a tingle of electricity that comes away with it as well.
Gross. I love it.
Oh, that's the music. It's like
What are those sick beats? Is that what you were thinking? It's the sick beats of Carl Casey. All right, then that's my turn. I intimidated, I moved, I attacked. That's me.
okay. Now since it is, well, was the little blue guy's turn, it is now the undead guy.
I don't like him.
He sees all his buddies laying on the floor, and this is just about the money. Let's close this down. Let's give him a will save. See what he does. Let's just roll wisdom. Yeah, he's gonna keep fighting. And he's gonna attack that same technician.
No!
Oh. Poor Techie McTeckerson.
He's a great Starfinder.
He was gonna be Rookie of the Year.
How does Dan feel just watching this guy grab a hold of this technician with these gloves?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
just shock the hell out of him and drop him to the ground as he falls lifeless.
That could have been me.
That's his response.
that's what you would think.
Nice.
All right.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
This technician, upon seeing that, takes a step up, and he
Terrifying.
wants revenge. He is going to go ahead and...
So Dan is like Hobbito.
I don't know that reference.
You do. You took classes from
Total
him.
of 20
Oh, Habito, yes. Dr. Habito, yes.
for 1 damage. As it's like a little needler just goes off and hits this guy upside the head. We've got this worker here. He'll take a step over to here and try to do the same. This guy, though, I can actually roll from the sheet, which will hit. This guy just gets rocked as the workers finish off the last guy.
Good job, workers.
So is this guy Orc Technician completely paced?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say-
his nervous system's been fried by those gloves.
Okay.
Oh, fair. Yeah, because I was going to try to stabilize him, but
Right.
Oh, they're late. I'm sorry.
kind of look down at him, kind of sad.
Alright.
So what's up with that? What happened here? What's this guy's deal? Undead dwarf? Anybody?
Are we free to move our tokens? Can I like move up?
Yep, we are off turn order.
Out of initiative.
This show is now your guys.
All right. I think the first thing we should do is try to find out where our good doctor is. Second thing we should do is loot these guys. Third thing we should do is go get the doctor.
We were told that the doctor would be down here. Is that no? I mean, we were. Is the doctor in the building? Or we were just here because we were just.
The doctor is in this building, yes.
Oh, okay. Did you see these gloves though? Look at these gloves.
I've been down like he's still like trickling with energy. Like
I just want to look at them. I just want to take a look.
I'm gonna be the loot guy. I'm gonna be the loot guy.
All right.
Okay.
Careful, buddy.
Those
You know what electricity and bugs.
look to be Thunder Pulse gauntlets.
So good ones.
Yeah, I may
do.
not be familiar.
They do 1d6 plus 6.
Oh wow.
Plus 6?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean,
When I threw this guy on here, I didn't know he had something that powerful on him.
Yeah.
God dang.
He
I'll
also
take-
has a tactical acid dart rifle on it. It is 1d8 plus 2.
Wow. Okay, so the plus 6 comes from the item itself, or is that from? I need to look up.
Oh yeah, if he has a strength bonus, it might be factored into it. That might be
Yeah,
why it's
that's
like
probably
that.
that's probably why it's so massive.
Yeah.
I mean,
guy-
I'm not strong enough to
Right.
Just like remove them, be like,
strong. I was going to offer it to my friend here.
gestures down to ignition to like twitching and electricity. It's like,
But sorry, names.
I do not see your name on your token again. Heretic.
Yes.
Um,
You're offering the Thunderstrike gauntlets to me.
can
Is that what you're saying?
could you use
Yeah, I'm offering you the gloves.
Yeah, no, he could absolutely use them.
Yeah. No use to me.
They do all electricity too. I mean, like his blade only does like a little bit, so it might be.
Yeah.
He will respond. Yes, I will gratefully take these gauntlets.
Now, this is a weapon that does require a battery. He's used them about 4 or 5 times. Those gloves now only have 15 more charges on it.
All right. Cool.
So I talked to the other guy in the jumpsuit. So, what's the deal? What's your deal? What's going on?
Well, I am just a technician that was supposed to be working on the mainframe for the doctor. He's paying me quite well, and don't know what these guys were, but thank God you guys came down here.
Happy to help.
Sorry about your friend.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
tried, man.
Leo was a good guy.
We'll raise one to him later.
But why did you guys all of a sudden show up?
We're looking for the doctor. You talk
Dr.
to him.
Bonder.
He's definitely a few floors down. You guys kind of missed your mark.
Yeah, we heard these guys were down here and figured that they were up to no good. So
No,
Oh.
I mean, you should just take the elevators here down to the sub-level.
all right, we can do that. Thank you.
I'm sorry, we saved you. We'll go see the doctor now.
I wanted to know what weaponry these guys had and if they have anything of worth.
So these guys had each of them had a tactical semi-auto pistol and a club.
I would like to take one of the pistols if no one has a problem with that.
I mean, sounds like fair game.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, free gear is always nice in case one of our guns, jams, or we need something different. Can you put it in the chat for me what we find? And then sorry, I'm
Does this not have a character thing that I can just drag loot to?
oh, like a compendium. I'm not sure.
You can take loot, but if you're essentially what you would need to do is tell us what it is, and then we can grab it from the compendium and drag and drop it onto our character sheets. But there is no, this isn't Fantasy Grounds. There's no like common inventory space for you to drop stuff loot into.
Yeah.
Like that's why Rogue does like on his games. That's why he gives us those handouts of like this is all the loot.
Yeah. Call it.
Weird thing is I don't find the tactical submachine pistol.
I think
Semi-auto.
Oh. That would do it.
And let me pull up the guy's character sheet.
Tactical semi-auto pistol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I added the Thunderstrike Pulse gauntlets to my my hands, by the way.
So how does my only gun is battery powered? How with the regular guns, mechanical ones, we get buying rounds. Like so, you need to just get the cartridges.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I gotta look all this crap up. Man, I gotta play this game more often. I like look at it every time.
Oh, and on the body of the Marauder, you also find a incendiary. One of the fire grenades.
Incendiary.
Yeah.
That thing.
Version 1.
While everybody is doing this, Heretic is going to kind of like drop to his knees in the equivalent of some type of meditation. Let his nanobots kind of like kick in and because like I imagine you see like a bunch of like busted like wires and stuff on him, and so like little things come out and start repairing him.
Cool.
So that's going to be one of my resolve points as I take a 10-minute rest to recover my stamina.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
I had none left, and so I don't know what we're running into.
How many grenades is that?
1.
I feel like is Yostara our grenadier?
Sure, man. Tactical acid dart rifle. I think Heretic is mostly interested in being up close and personal, so he's not, and he's not terribly. He's not like he doesn't have to have a ranged weapon. He's got a little laser pistol, and he's fine with that, and his melee stuff. So I don't need the rifle. And with my gauntlets, I really don't need the clubs. So I think I'm good on the loot. I'd be good down to sell whatever else we don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not finding the pistol on the compendium either. But
I
it is
found
just,
it. Yeah, it's, if you just type semi-space auto.
Yeah, no dash. So the tactical acid dart rifle. It says it's a level 2 item. How does that work? Again, we're still level 1. Can we
you
not
can still use it.
Well, we can use it. We just that's like where you tend to find those items at that level, right?
Yeah.
It's not like a requirement. Cool.
That's how I'm playing it.
I think that's.
I don't like level requirement equipment.
Yeah. Cool.
Ultimately, that's like the first rule of any Paizo game is like, these are rules, and if you don't like them, that's fine.
Do whatever you want.
Just my favorite Pathfinder rule.
Yeah.
So now that you guys have essentially cleaned the bodies and they've told you that the doctor is here.
Is anyone else interested in the acid dart rifle? I'm happy to do a roll off for it.
No,
Not particularly.
If there's an extra pistol though, I'll go ahead and take it just to hold on to it.
Yeah, there should have been two. So
Yeah, there's 2.
All right, so I'll take the pistol. I'll take one of the clubs just so that I have some diverse equipment just in
And-
case I need it.
And just remember, the club is archaic, which means if anyone's wearing armor, it doesn't do much damage.
Yeah. It's essentially like just like a table leg.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So, this technician will start to walk over to the elevator after watching you rummage around in these guys' pockets. Here, let me use my my access key for you.
Thank
Dude, you rock. You rock, man. Thanks.
We appreciate you.
So is this doctor like is he cool? Is he? I mean,
By the way, what species is he? I haven't met him yet.
It's a good question.
He would be. Let me take a look.
Skittermander.
Keep banking on this commander.
Those things are so creepy.
They're pretty fun though.
I've got him here somewhere. I am not even gonna try to pronounce this.
You're just gonna type it.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Tangy? I'm gonna call him a Tangy.
Sounds good. We thank you for your assistance in that fight as well.
Ishtangi?
Tangy? Yeah.
I would go Ishtangi with that, but that's just me.
So, do you all descend?
Yeah,
Yes.
I let that. If he's coming with us, great. If he's not, then I'll just get onto the elevator and look at my friends and it is time for us to proceed.
All right. Now, these character tokens are probably all screwed up by now from all the things that we've done.
Ours?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can move them or anything right now.
If you placed them earlier,
Mhm.
what I would suggest is let's delete them because if they're paired to our character
Yeah.
sheets, then we should be able to just drag and drop our yeah, like I just did, and it's got all my concurrent information.
Yeah,
All right.
with their name, we can see the names and stuff too.
As you guys get down here to the basement, essentially, you're going to see a large
Howdy.
hallway. It almost looks like it's a robotic assembly station down here. You see numerous numbers of different mechanical beasts being built or created, and it's just a very vast open hallway. You guys are free to move how you plan.
what was that guy's name again? Doctor, what was it?
Bonder.
Bonder. I'll let you guys take the lead on that. While I survey stuff.
So are
is
these
there a door to this side? No, it has other area, huh?
Heretic looks at the robots, and I imagine he puts like a hand up to them, and he I feel the spark of life in them, that which runs through all of us. They beginning their life cycle anew. And he kind of like, I imagine, sits there and says a prayer to try and his deity, and it's kind of like in a moment of just reverence. For him, this is like the creation of life, right?
Scrack is just sitting back taking notes.
Fascinating. So,
It's observing your ritual.
Does there appear to be a control panel somewhere?
Not in this immediate area, but explore the area and potentially.
When I was looking at these robots, do they appear to be like what kind of robots? Because I mean, in his, the planet he was born on, robots are usually built for a particular purpose, and so I imagine he's trying to kind of look and ascertain what this group is for.
All right. Go ahead and roll me. Let's just do perception.
I could do
Or
perception.
is there an actual investigation?
Not 20.
Oh. Yeah, you definitely from
Wow.
everything that you know about robots, being that you are one, you've been around them, you were created. You know that these are a model that is known for combat and to supplement armies when troops are low. They are horribly terrifying, and if you were to get on one of the bad sides of these things, you know for sure these things will screw you up.
Yeah, at that moment, I think he gets a moment of sorrow and kind of walks away, and he says, "They probably will not achieve sentience like most of us," and just kind of walks away. He is looking around for people, an office, some open door, something. He's
As
trying
you're
to
walking
listen as
through,
well.
you see there's 3 different directions to head. With that perception check, though, I'll go ahead and carry on over because there wasn't too much information about the robots.
Sure.
You would hear the hum of machines and some sort of like reservoir over in this direction.
I did not see where you pinged
East.
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 To the south, you would hear the humming of robots again, stacking crates or equipment. And to the left, you would hear more mechanical humming. It sounds almost like a strange energy.
Well, then we got to go for the strange energy.
All right, going for the strange energy?
Yeah.
Strange energy will be in the direction to the west.
Sure.
Y'all coming?
I'm
Yes.
coming. Now,
Come on, Dan.
I see
Yeah,
this.
sorry, I was just praying. I'll be right there. I'll be right there.
You're praying the opposite of me, you jerk.
Yeah.
Abadar and Triune are fighting. So I see this giant mech on me. Does Heretic as we pass by this open door?
Oh yeah. It looks like it's inactive.
Okay.
Is it a robot or is it a mech?
Oh, it's a mech.
So that's something we could legit enter into.
Potentially.
It's awesome.
Got the keys for that? 'Cause otherwise, we're going to have to hotwire it.
I do not.
Can you hotwire it?
I am not good at that.
That's too bad. That could be useful.
I agree. That could be useful.
And a little bit of fun, maybe. You savvy fun?
I do like fun.
Well, this is the tearing shit up kind of fun, and that would be a lot of it. Anyway, no use crying over spilled milk.
Yes. Spilled milk. I understand. He will walk with you.
Yes, spilled milk.
It's a metaphor, buddy. It's a metaphor.
So going through that door, you will walk
Uh-oh.
down a small
Tokens.
hallway
Bringing in
into.
tokens again.
Yeah.
Delete test. Delete test.
If I don't accidentally move the map.
Oh.
I always do that. I hate when I do that too.
You can kill that other Jornax right there. He's an
Destroy
imposter.
them.
He's an
Destroy
imposter.
them.
Imposter. Imposter.
These are awesome maps. Who's the maker? Is it Heroic?
This is a bunch of maps, mostly that I found in your collection. So
I know.
Funny.
I don't recognize them.
Great.
That's good.
but
Map
you also
maker.
don't play a whole lot of sci-fi stuff anymore.
It's true. Which is part of the reason I was so excited you wanted to GM this for us. There's 2
Yeah.
Jornaxes and 2 Dans.
Yeah, let me delete these old ones. Now that I got
Put,
the
put
map
your new one
on
at the
map
bottom.
layer.
Put your new one at the bottom so it knows what to delete.
I'll just leave myself there because that way I can know where to go.
There you go.
Yeah, I was right there. Okay.
I wanted to talk to the robots because I can speak binary because I put that down as my like planet's language.
That's awesome.
So we can get you with the load lifters, huh?
Yes.
Do you speak bocce?
I don't know. Is that binary? I don't know what bocce is.
No, that was just line from Star Wars. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
Wade would have
Well,
gotten the reference. Wade would have gotten the reference.
It's true. So yeah, Heretic comes down and he begins just kind of like looking at everyone and everything.
All right. This guy begins to approach you all. Excuse me? Who might you all be?
Yolara? Yostara? You want to take this?
Hi. We're from the Starfinder Society. We're here to see Dr. Bonder.
Do you have any form of identification?
Whip it out.
You're just gonna whip it out just like that.
Starfinder?
Identification. Identification.
Starfinder identification, of course.
My friends call me Dick.
Excuse
Okay.
me while I whip this out.
All right. We were expecting you all, but we heard something was going on upstairs. Most of us got down here, but Dr. Bonder's down there in the working area.
Sorry,
The
Frank, you keep
upstairs,
echoing.
the
Something's wrong
other
with your
situation you heard has been resolved.
Yes, there are 4
Fortunately-
people who are dead.
Yeah, Neil's not going to make the next company party, unfortunately.
Neil?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know a
he-
Neil.
Okay, well, good for you then. He didn't lose a buddy, but yeah, he was one of the technicians.
Oh,
Big- Big
Can
orky
you-
looking fella, really good at throwing down, but
He used to be.
yeah,
well,
if I had a hat, I'd tip it to him.
this guy in confusion goes, well, you made it to the lab. Over here we got our workspaces. Down below is kind of where we strategize and think.
And
Across
you were
the way,
saying-
you see all of our mainframes and everything. But while you are looking around the room, you're going to see a wide variety of different types of creatures working in this.
All right, we got a melting pot. So, where's Dr. Bonder? We need to speak to him.
Oh, he would be in this direction.
All righty, let's go in that direction, gentlemen and lady, and
After you.
and others.
Would anyone be able to help me? I am in great. I could use some repairs.
I gotta remember how this works.
There's a contemplative that's around the corner. He's usually pretty good with machines.
By the way, if anybody has the there's like a cantrip you can use to repair. You can actually use that on Heretic.
Cool.
I should have learned that. Cantrip.
I ain't getting none of them there cantrips. Sorry, buddy.
I can daze you. You can
Thanks.
stun him. And like
But
stun him.
can you confuse?
Yes.
People can also perform engineering checks on me that do the equivalent of a medicine check.
Then I can do that.
That's cool.
Excellent. It is pretty fun. It's got
What's your
some fun
engineering
little things.
Mine is.
Mine's 0, so I don't know if I.
Mine's a little bit higher than that.
Yeah.
Let me run. Let's see if I can do this real quick.
Oh, fascinating. Holy crap.
What a great roll.
Dude, no joke.
They hold still.
Let me see if I can get this carbon scoring out. I'm just on a Star Wars
All right.
kick. I'm sorry.
I guess that would be a normal medicine check on you.
Let me double check on that. I want to make sure that I'm.
He's just making shit up.
Yeah, right. I was believing him.
Yeah.
Say it with confidence.
I know, but now I'm like, that seems really too good to be true. Where the hell did I read
He
that?
rolled really well.
Oh, you
Let me-
rolled a
I'll-
19. That's great.
We'll keep going. I'm gonna read to figure it out. You guys do you in the meantime.
So as this Tangy, as I'm going to call him, walks towards you all.
Where's that? Is it this bird thing or is it this?
No.
Oh, it's this thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Gotta zoom in.
What is it?
Oh.
Control.
Crazy looking.
Yeah, I looked him up online. I didn't look at his stats, but I looked at a picture.
Looks like a praying mantis, kind of like me, but like cooler.
Oh, you're playing cool there, Dan.
No, you're being nice.
Yeah, a little bit. But that's okay. You're
Mhm.
you're kind of cool.
He
I'm
reminds
trying to
me-
remember what it is to blow something up here for you all to see.
Oh yeah.
Controls K.
Or
Is it Control Z?
Shift C.
Shift C.
Kind of like nothing I've ever seen before.
Yes, there it is.
This thing that's walking up to you keeps shaking his head, looking all around.
It's got this cool gecko eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, his eyes are darting around the room, looking at everyone doing their work.
Cool.
He's got a funky tail too.
He approaches you all.
Dr.
Well.
Bonder, I presume.
Why, yes. Who are you?
Well, where am I?
I'm Scrack, but you can call me Dan.
There we go. Name's Jornax. We're with Pathfinder Society.
He's still looking around, doing his whole little. Okay. So, they actually sent you.
Yeah. Gave us money to come here and everything.
It's about time that they finally send you all. My work is most important. Most important.
So, how can we help?
Eventually, once I get everything ready, we will have to get it to somewhere safe outside the city.
So, eventually, let's give a little bit more specificity there, if you don't mind, Doctor.
Oh, I mean, my team would, not knowing that you were on the way, he's probably need at least 12 hours to get
Okay.
everything.
Doctor, are
worst.
you aware that someone has already tried to infiltrate the lab and indeed killed a worker here?
Well, that is. They would have never made it here.
They were getting close.
Did you not notice? And he's still looking around the security system before you got here.
No.
The bots, the robots.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, but they were, yeah, maybe.
They recognize this as friendly, I guess. I'm glad we get that.
If you did not have access through a key card, they would have activated.
Yeah, they were trying to kill the guys with key cards. So unless you get those biometrically locked or something, that's
Each key card is encoded to each individual.
okay.
This is not your run-of-the-mill small operation. And he starts walking. I bet you didn't even, and he just walks past you all, not even caring, even notice down the hallway what you passed by.
You mean the big mech?
No. Something much, much better. Just
Talk to
follow. I'll show you this.
I'm following you. I'm right here.
I'll just hang out right here.
So,
No, I'm following too.
as you guys follow this strange being, he takes you, and once again, which we really don't need to move tokens around too much, so unless you guys really want him on the board.
Nah.
He
fine.
takes you all to a rather interesting lab. This is my work. And you would look at it, it's got a glowing power source and a strange energy that's almost seems like it shouldn't be created yet. It's almost unnatural, the amount of power that you can almost feel coming off of it.
Power.
Of course, this is the only the tip of the iceberg.
Unlimited power.
Not quite. More efficient.
Could this power
This-
the whole city?
It is currently powering this building. That's why we never have to worry about the infrastructure of the city.
So, to be clear, when you are finished with this, we will escort you to outside of the city with this
Yes.
in tow.
Not this. Our work. This. This is going to stay here for a bit of a surprise.
An explosive surprise?
Can I look around for any hammers?
Go for it.
Just perception check?
Perception. Anybody else want to?
I see no reason why we would look for hammers. He's the only one who.
That's right, I
knows.
haven't told any. No, I told
Oh,
one other person. Who was it, Jornax? Or was it...
Maybe
Ted.
Astara.
I'd like to roll a sense motive on this guy, see if he's being honest with us or if he's kind of
Yeah, what's his deal?
to trying to be if he's like skirting the truth and if there's something he feels that's important that he's not telling us.
go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
Absolutely, you have no reason to not trust his words right now. As far as hammers, you would definitely see a bunch of hammers laying around from various construction efforts, but you do see there's a lot of brown paint laying around for some reason.
It was a brown hammer on a white background, correct?
Now, if you all remember, while you were talking to the townspeople, they were getting sent supplies by some means from inside the city.
Doctor, I have to ask, do you expect when we do transfer you and whatever you need out of the city, do you expect to be met with resistance?
No, the same. We have someone's mic is.
Yeah, it's when your voice effect is on, Chris. Everyone else is echoing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We have a way out of here that nobody has ever been aware of.
You said you'll need 12 hours to pack up and prepare?
Yes. And, well, like I said, this is only the tip of the iceberg as he walks back out of the room.
Wait, shit.
And he takes you all down the hallway.
Yeah, questions I wanted to ask too.
A flight of stairs that just seems to wind down and go down and go down.
I'm gonna go see the rest of the iceberg, I guess. It's all below the water.
Golly.
It's a metaphor.
This is either cyber maps or heroic maps.
It's been great maps.
I think I might have actually purchased these maps, come to think of it.
Really?
Yeah, I think I found a guy that did sci-fi stuff, and then I just bought a bundle.
Damn.
It's
That's awesome.
been months since I bought them. I used to know.
I understand.
Yeah, this is way too familiar.
Acting like some map that I used to know.
Jester, treat deadly wounds. You can use your medicine to restore hit points to a living wounded creature. This takes 1 minute, and the DC is based on the medical equipment used. If you succeed at this check, you restore 1 hit point per level or CR of the creature you're treating. If you succeed the DC by 5 or more, you add your intelligence modifier to the amount healed.
All right.
What's your intelligence modifier, Jornax?
That would be a 1.
Okay, I get 2 hit points.
Yeah, better than nothing.
Anybody
Alright.
can do that?
The trouble is that you can only do it once every 24-hour period.
Per target, I believe.
Per target, correct.
So I could do it to each of you if you were all robots. But no one else can do it to him for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn, that's rough.
Now,
I was thinking Pathfinder 2e where I'd get like 2d8, and I was like, oh, great, or 1d8 even.
Hey, Steve.
Hey,
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah. And I've only got 1 spell slot left to heal actual hit points. Other than that, we gotta just burn resolve to get our stamina back.
Good man.
I do have medicine, by the way. So
So we follow him down, and we see this giant thing before us.
Is this the rest of the iceberg?
this is the engine that's creating all this power.
oops, sorry.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your experience of the people in this city?
My experience? As he's looking around.
It is my understanding there are the people up atop above us are quite domineering in how they run things. Was that your experience as well?
He's looking around and he pauses. Both his eyes fixate on you. This war should have never started.
What started
This-
it?
And his pupils almost shrink on you and size you up.
Cool.
There was some sort of shift. And then he goes back to looking around.
Mm-hmm.
in our local leaders. All of a sudden, things begin to change. It went from being like any other city, normal chaos, hustle bustle, and of course, living. But all of a sudden, they stopped all efforts of work, bankrupting many people to make them go dig. and dig. And dig.
Dig for what?
They wanted me to look at these cylinders that they pulled out. The second I took one look at them, I knew what they were. And he's darting back and forth. Some sort of small stasis container. They kept on pulling more and more out of different locations, just leaving all the material behind, which is where we found the element for this. He gestures back behind with his eyes spinning around. It's in metal, unlike anything I've ever seen.
That don't sound good.
So the people rebelled because they were forced to dig for these stasis containers which contained the metal?
No, not the metal. There's something else in this. I wouldn't go near them. The metal was just tossed to the side. Like it was
Frank,
garbage.
voice effect. I'm sorry, what you say? It was tossed aside. What are you saying?
No, the metal was just tossed aside. Like it was garbage.
So the metal that essentially was the housing for the stasis containers it was essentially tossed to the side when the containers were opened. Am I tracking?
No. So, like in the little community that you stopped at, they told you that the government leaders and stuff like that left all precious metals, all jewels, anything that they found while digging was tossed aside and not used for any means. The only thing they cared about was these cylinders.
Okay. So in the process of digging and in these different precious metals coming up, essentially a new metal was discovered without the locals knowing. Am I tracking?
Correct.
Okay. And oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And this scientist essentially discovered that this metal had a use outside of just normally being a normal precious metal.
Mm-hmm. Think of it as sort of probably like uranium or something like that.
Unobtainium.
Yeah, unobtainium. Just the closest thing that I could probably think of to relate it to is Naquita from Stargate SG-1.
Okay.
Cool. And he has not told us what's in the pods, correct?
Correct. He did not have anything to do with opening the pods. He would not go near them.
Do you have any idea what was in the pods? Or no idea whatsoever?
His eyes spin back around to you. I would not go near them.
They gave you the heebie-jeebies, or
They were an old archaic technology. And
okay?
I wanted nothing to do with them.
Oh.
So you didn't want anything to do with it because it was old and it did not appeal to your interests. Correct?
Correct.
Ah. So it's not because there's something terrible inside them.
He actually gives you a little shrug.
Okay.
Could be.
I
Could be.
originally had interpreted it like when he's like, I wouldn't go near them, like as a warning.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So, okay.
It's disinterest.
Yeah, he is only interested in new.
I too do not care about archaic technology that meatbags offer to me.
And he gives some kind of an affirming nod. Like, I understand.
But I have large stockpiles of this metal outside the city. And he's like, we do still have some in the warehouse. As he walks past you all and takes you.
Another map?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
We need to-
giving these maps some work.
No joke. We need to get a handle on one of these pods because the whole society essentially stopped to dig them up. So what the hell is in them?
Yeah. These maps are so great.
They really are.
Yeah, somebody had fun doing them, that's for sure.
No joke. This might be frag maps. It's got
Let
good
me
stuff too.
grab Dr. Bonder. We didn't put him on this map.
Oh, what, did we take a wrong turn? We lost him.
And he all of a sudden appears beside Jornax.
Ah!
It's very fast.
Transported in.
As you
Teleport.
can see, we've been stockpiling for a while.
I want to go take a look at it.
We can't control our characters.
Yeah, we can't move,
Sorry.
but we would.
Let me move the map to the map layer.
Use my imagination to pretend I'm moving.
Yeah.
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind.
I'll delete your
Here's-
old
here's-
character.
Here's me, I'm over here. Duh.
Or you could just drag token.
Oh yeah, we could just drag our tokens on. You're right. That would make more sense.
Kill it with fire. So can I inspect one of these things?
Absolutely.
Sorry?
What row would you like? Absolutely. What row would you like to inspect?
The one I'm in front of.
All right. Go ahead and give me a. Is there investigation in this, or is it just perception?
I think it's perception, but I could also possibly use engineering, couldn't I?
Is there an argument for that?
We are
not all these
rolling-
cases. Not all these cases are metal.
Okay. I'm looking for metal, so I mean, if I don't find metal in there, I'm not really interested. I'll move on.
The metal is in here if you wanted to investigate it, but you
Yeah.
do have to find out which row of containers has it.
Hey, Doc, which row is the metal?
This right here is ammunition.
Alrighty.
This is food.
Alright.
The one
Damn.
that you just stepped in front of would be the metal.
Alright.
And
Thank you, Doc.
this is general supplies that we send out to those people suffering.
So that definitely confirms he's the one getting them materials. He's the inside man.
So, how should I proceed checking this?
Engineering or perception, whichever you prefer.
It's only a point difference, but I'll take that point.
I'll perceive the floor.
By the way.
Sorry, what?
13.
Upon opening this case, you pick up a processed metal that just seems to hum or vibrate almost in your hands. It does not give off any heat. It does not give off any sort of sensation in your hand, other than it almost seems to feel like it's vibrant.
Alright. So, Doc, you don't know any of the properties of this metal at all, do you?
I'm the one that created it. Of course I do.
Okay. Well, talk to me.
Do you think I would tell you my secrets?
Maybe one or two of them.
I mean, we were sent here to help, so maybe.
Mike, you were sent here to help get me out of here with my secrets.
Yeah. So
Yeah, well,
he gets
and
off
anything
on
that'll-
being withholding, I guess.
and anything that helps us help you helps you.
I think you are going to have to try to roll diplomacy on this.
18.
Ooh, not bad.
Not my strong suit.
Mine either.
I
roll
am
was-
going to make this
Wow.
roll opposed.
Wow. You rolled an 18 and you're not good at it?
No, I only have +2.
Oh, I've got a -1, so you're doing all right.
Oh, that I just found something out that's so nice, but this is not in it. Let's have that. in
Only a +2.
opposed. No, let's just do an opposed diplomacy versus diplomacy.
Alrighty.
That would be a 20.
I think this guy's diplomacy can't be that good. He's kind of a dick.
Yeah, he knows when to schmooze though.
Yeah, I guess.
That is a +4 on his diplomacy checks.
Yeah.
So we rolled the same exact thing.
He rolled a 16.
16.
Yep.
Oh, you know, if Yostara weren't away from the game.
I'm back.
Oh, she's back.
I put back in the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. There it is. Yeah, we're trying to schmooze, and not our strong suit.
And he's still just looking around.
His crazy eyes.
Dr. Bonder, where are we going?
When we go to leave, he points over in. Yeah, I'm in your guys' lair. At this door. This is the means at which we get everything out of here.
May I assume there's some sort of transport?
We use gifts of sort to get outside the city.
Lifts, you said?
Mm-hmm. Kind of like these forklifts and stuff like that you see.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we get out, those lifts are going to be moving pretty slow. So do we have a transport of some sort? Or are we going to have to try to pull in somebody?
What are you talking about?
You said you were going to take this with us, didn't you?
This is going to be brought out later. My research is what you guys came to collect.
Okay, that's not a problem. I'm sure you can put that in a small of container to not be an issue.
The
You
data,
thought
just
we
data.
were going
Yeah.
to bring all this.
That's what I thought you just said. So
We're very confused as to why we're here.
Dr.
think-
Bonder, you're a man of science. Tell us how many people will be coming, if there's anything large that needs to be transported. And please tell us where we're going so we can prepare plans. We are here to escort you. We need to know something about what your plans are to transport so that we might be best prepared.
You're only going to be taking me. My team will be.
Where are we going?
to our extraction point, I
Well-
guess.
Thank you for interrupting me, but outside the city, there's an abandoned road. We are just going to follow that road to an abandoned airfield. There's a few crashed ships that we sometimes use to hide rebels.
So we are escorting you. And will you
Yes.
be leaving the planet? Or is that just a secondary point at which At which point we'll be escorting you, or someone else will be taking care of you after that.
From my understanding, Starfinders were going to bring a ship down to collect me.
So okay, so we are collecting you. Got it.
Yes. He just flatly says.
Excellent. Seems like we have a better idea of what is going on. Does anyone else have any other questions?
Only thing I can think of is we need to make sure that this egress is covered when we, as soon as possible, make sure that no one can get in this way. And I guess the robots will take care of the other side. I don't know. I'm just a little nervous since
Yeah.
there's already been one attempt on you.
The place is under siege. Like, you're not hiding, I guess. Somebody knows where you are when you're down here, right? Do you know who's attacking you?
And his eyes spread apart for a second.
Hmm.
The technology that I have been creating, many people want.
Oh,
It could be any number, and his eyes dart around.
Hmm.
Of competitors, foreign countries, the government, other planets.
Gotcha. Well, for the record, we tried to get information out, but they chose death over filling anything.
I was actually going to have
Wouldn't try that
one of
hard.
those.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to know that.
I was gonna have the undead guy run away, but
Yeah,
that didn't work out.
Yeah.
So I'll have to alter that plan. But the doctor approaches you all. Nobody knows of my tunnel system. The laser
Okay.
turrets inside were built by my crew. This is a fortress. And he's walking his way out. You all might as well rest within inside the building while my team takes care of what we must.
I think I'm gonna. Do we have comms with each other?
Yes.
And I'm gonna sit right over here, nice and comfy until it's time to go. I think. If y'all need me, holler. I'll skedaddle up there.
All right. As the doctor is walking you all through this maze of basically corridors and tunnels, he says that there is a area of the building that is rather comfortable that you all can sleep in for the night while his people do work. Which we have a map for, I swear.
I've got a bedroll. I'm gonna camp out over here. I just don't trust that entrance.
Should I delete that map?
Heretic
That's a
wants to go
shame.
talk to the lift
So,
robots.
He
that were
tells you
lifting
to go
crates.
to the ground floor and proceed behind one of the locked doors, which he gives you the key for. When you walk into it, it is just looks like an executive lounge. A couple of nice leather couches, little fridge, snacks set on a long conference table.
Ooh,
Yes.
guys,
That's what I'm talking about.
he's got Mountain Dew Code Red.
More of a Baja Blast boy myself.
The wood on the tables looks very expensive to you all, and you can tell that this was a place that the executives used to meet. There's almost a small amount of dust on everything in there.
The executives used to meet. So what happened to them?
Okay, look
Or
around.
I am sorry that map is gone.
Good bet.
Like a survival check to figure out what happened here in the past, or
Yeah.
more of a
Whatever you guys can justify, go ahead and give me your justification. And
Yeah.
we'll see how that plays out.
survival tends to be like wilderness stuff, right? But I think it's also like just to see what they did before, right? I don't know why my survival is so damn high. I just want to
I
use
mean,
it.
it's also used for tracking, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, just to figure out what happened. That's why I'm rolling.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'd roll it too, but probably not gonna do better than that. Mostly because I can't roll above a 6.
For tracking. Tracking. Yeah.
Dang,
And
B.
Yastara is up there as well, right?
Yeah, but I mean, she's just kind of looking around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a
well,
perception check then.
The employee
All right.
lounge.
All right. Looking around, Yastara would find numerous papers and things like that saying that the creatures seem to be coming after someone. It almost looks like delusional, paranoid scribbling. Bees
Creatures.
would find that the floor almost looks like at one point somebody was drug out of there, and that all this food is still good, and while there's dust on tabletops and stuff like that, there's no dust on any of the food or water or
mean,
drinks.
They brought us food fresh, but they didn't clean the place. I don't know.
Did the doctor ever touch like one of our shoulders just to make certain he's actually there and not like a crazy hologram?
No, he hasn't.
Can I? It seems weird that they wouldn't touch the food or water. I'd like to,
Why is it still fresh?
assuming that's conveyed to me.
Yeah.
Do you convey that to us, Ted, or keep it to yourself?
I didn't find anything. It was.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then Dan, yeah.
I would point that out. I mean, I would just kind of complain about how it sucks. Like, why would they give us fresh food? They haven't cleaned it in years. Is that just openly complaining? But I'm not dumb. I have wisdom. I get like a motive, or I don't know. There's reasons to know things.
Could the creatures in the stasis pods be connected? And he gives like a eye towards Dan, trying to, and Stara for that matter, to see if what they think.
What was the question?
If the stasis pods and the creatures that you read about are connected.
Yeah, I don't remember what creatures you're talking about. Creatures that were read about.
Well,
Wasn't there scribblings about like the creatures dragging people off or something from paper?
there was it looks like paranoid delusional scribblings and mentions of the creatures are coming. The creatures are taking over. The creatures are everyone. Creatures can be anyone.
Interesting. God, I'll have to
There was
listen
a-
back to this episode, guys. My
Was there
brain
a
is fried.
name connected to the writings?
It just over and over creatures, and it is just somebody's ranting and raving.
Okay, I know I said earlier I'd like to go talk to the robots. I want to, for sure. because if there's something biological happening, it stands to reason that they might be immune to it,
All right.
and they might have some type of knowledge. Or so there was I think the center hallway from that three-way stop intersection earlier, or that four-way intersection. I think that was the one with the robots. I'd like to go back downstairs and travel that route to see if I can go talk to the ones that were lifting crates.
We're doing all this before we rest or anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
100%.
I'm like, I have so many questions, but I need to rest.
Let me remember which map that hallway was.
It was a four-way intersection. There were robots on the right, in the top right corner. There was an office in the bottom right corner. There appeared to be some type of like mech. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. I just couldn't remember from the small pictures.
Yeah, and I believe this was the one. I mean, that you said that the lifter robots were down, correct?
This direction, you were hearing a strange, like almost gurgling sound, like fluids or something. And this direction, you could surmise, because I actually left from here and went down to here, is where that warehouse is.
Oh, that we just went down to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Shall we check out the gurgling? There might be some other clue as to what's going on before we rest.
And I'll go and kick Jornax as well. Just go over to him and be like, "Hey, we're not done. Come."
I'm back in the.
He's already sleeping.
Oh, I know.
No, I'm not asleep.
I
No,
go all the way
I'm
down to
perched.
the.
No, I'm
Oh.
perched up. I'm perched up on one of those catwalks up there, kind of being sneaky, like keeping an eye on it.
Did you tell us you were trying to be sneaky?
No, but I mean, I'm up there and I'm trying to be sneaky.
Keeping an eye on everything.
Yeah,
Jornak.
I've got an Overwatch going right now on that. I found a catwalk over there. If you go look back over there, I moved over there.
Yeah,
You'll look-
Heretic will he remembers that we left you there, and he will go down there then, and he'll just be like,
And when I see you, I kind of whistle.
and
I'm not trying to be sneaky from you guys.
Yeah. I look up and
Dronax, we are investigating another room in this place. It would be wise for us to lead together.
All right, let's go. Still don't like this.
And there are no robots down here that because I think this is what you were talking about. I think that's what I heard was the heavy
The
machinery.
forklift thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
worried about,
With Jornax being down here for a while, he would have seen these robots come in, take something out, and come in, take something out. Almost like it's a conveyor belt of machines just coming in, picking stuff up.
they got like a fire brigade line going here.
They
Bucket
have a
brigade.
Fire brigade of who?
A bucket brigade of robots that. Sorry, you may not. That's kind of a term, maybe to be a little antiquated for you. That's when people take buckets of water and hand them to each other and kind of form a chain. And these guys are kind of doing something similar to that. They're coming in, going, grabbing something, coming out. So I do see robot activity in here.
Why would people carry water like that? It's dangerous. It could
put out a
short-circuit
fire.
you.
Yeah, people, but you got to remember, us meat bags don't get short-circuited by a little bit of water. We can get drowned by a big bit of water, but a little bit of water is not going to do much for us. In fact, some of us even enjoy the stuff.
I'll never understand you.
And
I figured-
he'll just walk off towards where the bucket brigade is.
Figured he'd be hermetically sealed.
So I want to clarify something.
Yeah.
I know that Heretic's a bit abrasive. I asked Jester before we started playing. I was like, I'd like to do a couple things with my character. I'd like to take charisma as a dump stat. And he's like, I'll let you do it, but are you going to roleplay it? And so I was like, I will roleplay having an 8 charisma. So that's why he's kind of the way he is.
Jornax is not too terribly worried about it. He sees how effective he is in a fight, and that's really what matters. And as long as he doesn't try to shoot me in the back, it's all good.
Well, then you've seen I'm not very effective in a fight.
Yeah, well, you know. He worked with a meat shield, or a non-meat shield, as it were.
Yeah. So I will go towards the bucket brigade then, and just like, try and keep everyone in tow. Or if you guys want to go off, you can. I'm just gonna go talk to robots in binary.
I thought we were gonna go investigate a room.
Now he knows where the robots are. He's going for the robots. He totally changed. That was his original goal.
You can go check out the room, the gurgling room. I will check out the robots.
I'm staying here, unless there's a reason not to.
Yes, let's all go to separate areas. It's the wisest course of action.
I agree. Let's all spread out one by one.
Fine. I'll go with you. If somebody comes in here, though, you're never going to hear the end of it. So this is point of ingress. I'm going to tell you so, and tell you so, and tell you so. All right, let's go.
So the doctor's made himself inaccessible to us now. Is that right?
The doctor's just back in his lab room.
Okay, so if we wanted to go see him again, we could go pop by and interrupt his work. And okay. Go by and touch him just to see if he's real.
I
just poke him with my weird.
I'll put your finger in there, kid.
So I don't have a map for these tunnels. So theater of the mind.
Sure.
Tunnels.
On their way returning back with an empty load in the forks. Seems like these small, almost forklift machines.
Yeah, we have to stand aside so they can pass us in the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hell of an operation there.
He'll approach them and just start talking binary in hopes of communicating with them and do whatever the equivalent of a greeting is for a robot.
101110101.
May
don't
your
talk to
wires
Hey, watch
stay
your language.
dry
Yeah,
and your chassis stay unrusty.
So these robots will respond back. You're in our way. You're in our way. You're in our way.
I look at my friends and I say,
I am making things less efficient for them.
and so then I'll just stand along side them and walk alongside of them, and
Tell me, what is your experience of working here?
You have to go fast because they're really quick.
Yeah,
run with it.
it's like one of those VIP missions in a video game where they're either they walk
too fast or too
slower.
slow.
Yeah, they're too fast. It's all constantly. It's the worst. I hate that.
So, as you talk to them, they just say, we go from this room, pick up a box. Take it down tunnel. Put box in other room. Boxes go somewhere.
Do you know what's in the stasis pods?
They respond, do not know what's in these cases.
Thank you. This was a waste of time.
And he, he'll tell his friends,
They do not know anything. They are dumb.
and
Let us go to the gurgle room. I don't know whose idea it was to speak to these robots, but it was incredibly unwise.
It's okay. Okay.
I thought you were going to talk to the robots in here.
The battle bots,
Yeah, that's.
Oh.
I didn't think you were thinking about the.
the workers,
Oh, my thought was like the lift workers are probably like
more in touch with the operations.
yeah, like I didn't yeah, I
Oh.
thought that yeah, so my thought was like, oh, they might see something or like if they're like it sounded like these ones were being created, so I didn't think that they were done.
Yeah. Well, when you looked at that perception roll, they were definitely mostly complete, but you would see that they have not been activated. They do have a program running as a protection act or a protection order to activate whenever X, Y, and Z happens. But as you guys come back into this room, you still see the machine that is creating these robots. The room with the giant hulking thing.
I just want to jump in it.
I don't.
Walking through here, you would find a computer interface lab. And this is the way to the strange sound.
Are any of us
Gargle?
are any of us good with computers?
I'm not. Anybody? How's your star computer skill now?
No, I got a +2 to computers.
Good, better than my 0.
I've got a 6.
Join
There you
Axe.
go.
Join
Jeez,
Axe.
Charnax. Get over here.
And
This is natural 3.
Go back to Catbuck.
slap my ass and call me prankster.
Oh, yeah, that's about right actually.
Sorry.
With that
That's fair.
9, I will give you access to the local internet.
All right.
Nice.
Hey, check it out. They have they run MySpace
Oh.
still.
You got the Wi-Fi password. Cool.
Somebody did leave open a Pornhub browser, though.
Ah,
I did not need to see all of that.
I mean, some of it.
Not the
Hey.
Skittermanders.
it's messed up.
Like little tardigrades.
They have a pretty disgusting reproductive process. Let's just leave it at that.
He just looks at Heretic is just looking at it. I don't understand the rhythmicness of all of it. He kind of shrugs and then he just walks away.
You don't think that gurgling sound is
Jesus,
God, I
Brandon,
hope
come on.
not. I will go towards the gurgling sound since it's my big idea anyway.
I was trying to bring it back to the game. Okay.
Upon walking into this room, you would see not only a medical bay area up here, but you would also see these strange green glowing
Stasis
Cylinders.
pods? He did describe them as cylinders, remember?
Yep.
but they were small and fit in the palm of your hand.
Oh.
These are about the size of 2 or 3 human beings put together.
Is there anything that we can see inside of them, or is it just glowy and green?
Ooh, good
Well,
point.
Do we need to get closer?
Before I go accidentally moving the map again, let me just make sure that it's put down on the map layer.
There you go.
Nice.
Upon anybody walking up to look at these, they would see
Downstairs.
looks like inanimate material being cleaned.
Oh.
laundromat.
Can I run an engineering check to see exactly what if I can figure out what these things are actually doing?
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
it's like a massive rock tumbler or?
There is also computers
Ooh.
up here that you can look at as well.
Nice engineering check, though.
Gracias.
With that, I will tell you that it looks like that this is definitely processing raw material.
Looks
with
like
a
this
chemical,
is. Sorry, go ahead.
with a chemical reaction that seems to be cleaning the metal that you saw in the cases.
They're washing the metal, guys, cleaning it off.
If I recall, the scientist said not that he discovered the metal, but that he makes
Created it.
Correct.
Yeah, I think you're right. Good call, Dan.
Perhaps this is the process. My name is Heretic, not Dan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Got my
It's a
Got my scratchy
compliment.
voice.
Take it as a compliment.
scratchy voices wrong. Sorry.
Heretic hears that and
Sorry.
he no, it's fine. Heretic hears that and he goes, and you hear some like reconfiguring.
He comes out all high pitched.
Yeah. How is this?
Distinct. Definitely distinct.
Figure he's a robot. He could probably get away with it.
Can I poke around on the computer now and see if I can figure anything going on?
Sure.
Okay. 18.
All right. So it is almost a diagram of how this is operating and working. At the top levels is where the dirtiest and most impurities are flushed out. When it comes down to this level, it starts injecting very caustic chemicals. And when it gets over to here, there's little trays in there that the metal begins to solidify. And the same thing happens over here.
I try to explain to everyone that's what's going on.
It's almost like he's refining it with acid
Refinery.
as opposed
It's like
to metal, or as opposed to like a forge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a chemical sintering or something. SINTER, not DENTER.
Why is there a medical lab in here then?
Oh, that's a question I don't know we want to know the answer to.
Heretic will poke his head in.
Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm. That is a medical lab.
Can I do a survival check to see?
All right.
Looks like a medical lab.
Heretic, do you want to do anything?
I do. I wasn't certain whether I took life science. Can I?
Oh.
Can I roll a medicine check to see what's going on in here?
Absolutely.
That's
May I as well?
Yep. All right.
Can I roll like a this guy seems like very sciencey, but I kind of want to roll a mysticism check just to see if I see that they're looking at all these like physical things, and that's fine, and that's not Heretic's like bet like thing. So anyway, he's just gonna kind of like close his eyes and almost like feel out with the force, kind of.
nice.
Can I assist or try to assist? I guess it doesn't matter.
I don't know if anything will come of it. Probably not, but I just figured. Just in case.
Yastara would notice that these beds have cellular regeneration properties. And looking it over would be to treat chemical burns if anything was to happen down in the lower facility.
This is
Okay.
To avoid workers' comp. This is where they fix job accidents.
Get back to work.
It's like one of those like eye flusher things, kind of. If there's an accident in a science
it's
facility.
it's an eye wash for the body.
Nice.
Okay.
Right back.
Could we use these to heal ourselves?
Absolutely.
So Anyone that needs it.
I don't know if I can. I see Brandon wandering around in the background. It's funny.
I will tell you all that you will be leveling up at the end of this.
Hell yes. Thank God.
So, just to hand wave everything, you're going to be healed.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I hear what you're saying. Got you. Yeah, I don't. I could not benefit from that at all.
But if you all would like to go ahead and treat your wounds now, in case something happens.
Does that do anything for stamina?
Stamina, you have to use a resolve point and 10 minutes of rest to get your stamina back.
Right.
As far as I understand it, there's not a whole lot of other ways to recover your stamina.
Well,
Okay.
I don't think it's right for you not to recover stamina after taking going to sleep. So,
Okay.
4 hours of sleep or a nap, you get half stamina back. Whole night's rest, you get all stamina back.
Okay.
Makes sense. Oh, so you're saying that in the event we are without resolve points, if we rest, we can recover stamina. I hear. Okay.
Do we recover any resolve on that as well?
Yes.
On resting.
Yeah.
You get all your.
Mhm.
Is there anything? Is there any signage that tells us what goes to that northern door?
The signage would read chemical storage. It would have a little hand with a corrosive beaker on top of it. It would have warnings, skulls, everything else.
So.
And who was it? Yastara did the computer check earlier, or
That was me.
okay.
Jornax.
Jornax would have seen in that diagram that all the chemicals are pumped from this room into these chambers at the top.
Okay. So yeah, the whole thing is connected. Now that we're, is there anyone around, or is it just us?
It's just you all. This is completely automated.
Now that we are in a quiet place off the streets, I feel it incumbent to inform you of something I saw while we were topside. There is an active presence in this city that seems to be opposed to the government. I'm going to stop using my effect because I keep turning it off and on. It is a white flag with a brown hammer. And once I saw it, I started seeing it everywhere. And I believe that the good doctor is affiliated with this movement.
I don't know if that's for help or for harm.
It also occurs to me that this government is definitely hurting its people.
There is
All right.
that.
With Heretic finally saying all that information, Dan, you flash back to looking at all those stores. Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh.
Do we have a bottle cap or a hero point?
The dice are gonna dice, man.
Are we playing with bottle caps or hero points or no?
Dice gonna dice.
You know, we didn't have that established before, but let's go off of you guys. Who here votes for a bottle cap? One bottle cap each
just
game.
like hero points. One for character.
One
I'd
per
like
character.
It, well, I'd like it for more for doing something smart, doing something heroic, that sort of thing. As much as I hate to say that
Yeah, that's fine.
right now.
Bottle caps can be used as any re-roll at any point. All
Yeah.
you gotta do is say bottle cap. You get
Yeah.
one per game, and
One per session.
Yeah, one per session.
Well, so that's like the official rules in Pathfinder 1E and Pathfinder 2E. I don't know what
That's the hero.
I don't know if there's an equivalent for it in Starfinder.
But
They have hero
We-
points in Starfinder.
we do play with all of our games tend to have that. So
That's
if you
true.
guys want those,
I like the idea of earning them. Absolutely.
If this is one of those things where it's like you have to succeed, like I mean, for the game to go on, then it feels.
this is side information.
Yeah. I like that one. Frankly,
Okay.
it's just fun for.
No, that's fair. No, that's
With
good.
that nat-
I agree.
With that nat 1, you again remember seeing hammers laid out. as
Yeah,
well.
I saw them for sure.
But you did not notice anything else about these shops that were.
Right. Anything that ties them together in my mind. They were just part of the weird architecture. They didn't fit in with the architecture elsewhere. Because it's like, why were these hammers?
That's why there were hammers. Is a
You don't know if they were open or closed. You don't know if
Yeah.
there's people in them, if there wasn't people in them.
Mm-hmm. Nothing. I couldn't put it all together though.
Mhm.
all right. Well, I suppose if the society brought us here, that means that we should be fighting this fight.
He says, kind of like begrudgingly, because he was kind of on the side of the order here.
No,
His allegiance is to the Starfinder Society.
You all are getting ahead of yourselves. We need to do what we were brought here to do. If other things come in front of us, we'll have to deal with them.
I agree. Stay on the mission.
All right, stay on the mission.
It's not a bad thing gathering more information. The more information we have, the better choices we can make. But we know next to nothing about this doctor. We don't. He was very well. He played his cards very close to the chest, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people don't like sharing. He didn't seem to be a particularly sociable person,
He
but
seemed like a douche.
That's a good word for it.
Yep.
Don't insult douches.
Continue your star.
You're making
I
a good
think
point.
I think I've made my point here. We're getting into analysis paralysis of something that we doesn't even need analyzing right now.
That is fair.
Like I said, information is good because it helps us make better choices to do our job here. Now, if we found evidence of some crime, that would be different, but the medical bay we saw was for treating the workers. At least that's what it appeared to me. We haven't seen him doing anything, weird genetic experiments. He's just refining, purifying this metal, and obviously the society wants it, or at least wants him to continue his research.
That is fair.
We all joined the society for myriad reasons, I suppose, but we did agree to their terms, and unless something drastic happens, we need to stick to our original writ here and protect and escort Dr. Bonder. That is just one Potcher's opinion, though.
I concur. It was only my hope and desire to discover more information about what is going on the grand scale, just by exploring. But I agree. When it comes down to it, brass tacks, the mission is ultimately to escort the good doctor.
Dan looks over at Jornax, and he's like,
Do you want to sneak up on the doctor and see if we can hear anything, learn anything just from spying on him?
I don't know. He's pretty prickly, and he may be able to scuttle us when we get him back. So
Oh, those eyes. He's got those eyes.
you like them eyes, don't you?
They're pretty cool eyes.
I think that if we get in his way, he's just going to slow him down. And right now, what I want is him to get done so we can get the hell out of here.
Okay, Dan's just like, fine.
Now, right now, it's been about an hour of you guys exploring, right? So,
Just wondering.
we can either A, you all go back up to the room and rest while I think it was Jornax was watching guard in the warehouse. B, you can go talk to all the people that work in the lab and try to get more information. Or C, we end it and you guys get to level your characters and continue it 2 weeks from now.
I mean, unless anyone has anything pressing, this isn't the worst place in the world to end a session.
It's true. I really want to know what's in those pods.
We should tell him what we plan to do next week so he has it ready for us.
That's fair.
Oh, I've got just about everything set up.
All right.
But I've got very little set up, so after that, I might have to do some stuff on the fly.
Yeah.
If you guys are amenable to it, what if we end, rest, level up, kick Rob out of the chat because we all hate him.
Yep.
Right? That's good static.
We all agree.
And then love you, Rob. Oh, that was good timing.
He's back. He's back.
Love you, Rob.
His headphones just went, and that was it. So I had to,
That's fine. But then maybe wake up a little bit early, like in an hour or so early, just to maybe ask a few more questions if we want. Just to, like, do people know why? I want to know why, because the big thing is at least according to the doctor, this pod thing is what caused the war. So whatever was in those pods is the underlying cause for all of this. It feels like. And so, I mean, that's part of the reason why I don't think the scientist is like doing anything screwy. I was more or less just curious about what was going on in these cylinders, but I want more info, like, why did the government all of a sudden stop one day overnight and then just totally turn towards all of these things? It feels like almost like an invasion of the body snatchers, except they snatched the government and replaced them. And because at least that's how the doctor described it. And I mean, this war's been going on so anyway, I'm just curious about it.
It's been going on for a few years, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm naturally inquisitive, so sometimes I gotta tamp down on that. Never.
It's props to Jester. You're making all this shit up, right? I mean, you're
yeah.
You have inspiration from all the things, but you've laid out a lot for us here. I like it.
And one of the hardest things is I know how Prankster is, and I know he wants to get to the information.
Yeah.
Come on.
But I've got it set to where only certain people know certain information, and that's why it's been so sparse. And
that's perfect. I love that, because I mean, like, getting like that whole trickle thing is what adds to the mystery and into the like the even needing to investigate. And I love that shit.
Yeah, like those people outside the wall would not have information on what goes on inside the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Those people guarding the wall would not have information on.
Absolutely makes sense.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not mad. There are loot goblins, and I'm a lore goblin. But yeah, so Heretic will go to sleep and then sneakily sneak out the next morning and ask people more information.
Everyone.
And actually, if it would help, what I could do is, just so that like we can, this might make everybody like meet amends for everybody, is what I could do is I could do that off air.
But then the viewers wouldn't get to hear the.
I know, but I don't want it to be the prankster show. I want it to be the everybody show.
The Prankster show.
This is Star Show. It's not just me. Anyway, yes, I hear you. How about this?
So-
I will write down my
ju-
questions and give them to you.
All right.
So you can prepare your responses.
I've already got all the responses and everything ready.
Oh, well then, never mind.
But conveying them and getting the information out that I have in my head, it seems to be hard coming up with personalities and how they're going to relay it all. No, I put everyone back on this map so that we know Prankster wants to ask some questions.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got the people here.
Yes, people to talk to finally. Yes.
Cool.
Legit.
On that note, you guys level. You wake
Nice.
up full stamina, full points, and health, of course, regenerates through leveling up.
Congrats, everybody. We're leveling up.
Likewise,
we get
friend.
more stamina points, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll have
So,
to look up all that shit.
so actually, it's pretty easy. The big thing that you got to do is on your character sheet, go to the class tab in the top left corner, and where it says class, where you have your class there,
Change it to
just
level
go
2.
change it to level 2, and your HP, your SP, your resolve, all of that should automatically adjust. Yes, that will also be your BAB. All of that will adjust accordingly. And then you can, you will have to, your skills will reflect the fact that you have new skill ranks to invest up to. The only
so
thing,
many skill points.
oh my God, an envoy, 8 per level. That's double what I have. That's amazing.
10 per level.
Oh, 'cause
10,
your int
8
modifier?
plus int, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. I get a new stellar revelation, which I'm going to look at. And my BAB goes up and some of that stuff. So
Where does it show the skill points available? Let's try and find that.
So
If you-
scroll down the left side of your sheet, and it
Bottom
says
left.
skills. It says like blank
Out of-
slash
Blank
blank,
out of blank, yeah.
X out of Y.
Ah,
On your
bottom left
skill,
corner, yeah,
on
you
the
go.
skill tab,
Okay.
or not a tab, but
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna say goodnight, y'all. I
yeah.
already had the NyQuil, so I'm going to bed now.
All right,
sure
man.
guy.
Night, Beezer.
I love
Hey.
you.
See you guys Saturday
Good night.
that are playing.
Oh yeah,
night, friends.
vigils. Night all.
See you there.
Later.
Have a
Night.
good one.
And those that were watching, thank you so much for watching, because I figure Prankster is going to close this down.
Boom.